what's going on, guys? Seth Spartan here. Guys, just wanted to give you guys a quick video on the topic, which is super important. What we're going to be talking about today is what should you go on HGH replacement? Should you go on HGH replacement to maximize? Well, guys, this is actually a super easy question to answer, and a question I literally just answered for one of my clients. In fact, this is often overlooked by most doctors, unfortunately, at both clinics and also just in regular endocrinology in general. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about HGH replacement. The need to raise your HGH levels by either synthetic HGH or, more commonly, and also in my case, HGH peptides such as what? CJC 1295 DAC, ipamorelin, semirelin. So let's get right into this. So luckily in a lot of countries, or not a lot of countries, in a lot of states in the US, testosterone replacement is becoming more and more common. You know, doctors and also the medical industry in general has basically seen the facts, which are this: if men have low testosterone, they are far more likely to die from heart conditions and such than if they have high testosterone. Having said that, one thing that's overlooked is HGH. And what is HGH responsible for? In a nutshell, I've talked about this in all other videos, but for the people that haven't watched that, boom, HGH is going to be mostly responsible for what? Fat loss. It's going to be responsible for recovery. We're talking hair, skin, nails, as well as the stuff we want in terms of bodybuilding, fitness, athletics, in terms of what? Joints, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, recovery in all of these tissues. And, you know, if you're pounding it in the gym and you're training harder in whatever sport, MMA, I don't care, you know, your joints, tendons, ligaments are taking a pounding, and also muscle tissue, obviously, but the recovery, the cellular recovery mechanism needs to be sped up. In terms of HGH, it's going to do that. So if you have low HGH levels, even if testosterone's addressed, guys, if you have low HGH levels, you're going to feel not only are you not going to look as good. We talk about hair, skin, nails, you know, sped up, synthesis sped up, but we're also talking about things like, oh, your joints aching, you know, you have shoulder pain, you're going to have knee pain, things that are nagging, and also just the breakdown of these tissues, the joints, tendons, ligaments, because naturally, guys, it's not supposed to happen. Your body is supposed to, as you put wear and tear on your body, on your joints, guess what? You just replace cells, okay? So whether it's joints, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, what have you, it's not a big deal. You know, if you're playing soccer, if you're training hard, as long as you're doing good form. I'm not talking about a one-time injury. In general, synthesis in this tissue occurs. So what happens if you have low HGH levels? If you're running at the HGH levels of a 50, 60, 70-year-old man, even if your testosterone's addressed, guess what? Your recovery is going to be terrible, not to mention fat loss. So guys, don't want to make this video longer than it has to be, but what is the golden answer? Listen up, guys. Here's the punchline. If your HGH levels are less than 300 measured in IGF-1 nanograms per milliliter. In English, if your IGF-1 level is less than 300 nanograms per milliliter, you are not at your peak as a man. You need to bring those levels up either by synthetic or, more commonly and more cost effectively, HGH peptides. I recommend CJC 1295 DAC and also semirelin. These are two dirt cheap, super common in the US. And guys, just for a side note, any CJC 1295 that you get with a prescription from the pharmacy in the US is always the DAC version, okay? Guys, that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of your bodies. Boom, you only have one. And again, an IGF-1 test is the only way to accurately measure HGH since the short half-life and the pulsatile nature in and out in the bloodstream. Guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and we are out of here. Boom! All right.